Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Morning, morning. So I'm working on some Halloween DIYs. This is a Dollar Tree frame. Spray painted it black. I took hot glue around the edging, then sprayed it black again. And now I'm going to add some coloring to it. We're going to use a little bit of brown, a little bit of white. Start with just a little bit of white. Very little paint I need. On it. Real simple ones to do. Just dry brushing, basically. don't know if anybody got my notification. No, that's all right. And Diamond's theme, if you're all wondering why I'm starting to do Halloween in August, it's because Diamond starts decorating in September. So I start creating, and this year's theme, just kind of going with, is monsters. Hi, Life Mix. Morning. So I start early doing Halloween so that she has it when she starts decorating her house come September. Because Diamond goes all out. Halloween is one of her favorite holidays, and she goes all out. So I am altering frames. This is a Dollar Tree frame, and I took the glass out, of course, and I spray painted it black. And then I came in, and then I just took hot glue around the edge to give it a little detail. And now I'm just dry brushing on it to give it some texture. And Diamond wants it to look old and vintagey. So I'm making it look like vintagey old frame, and I'm just layering colors down. Black, a little bit of white, a little bit of, first I did a white layer, and now I'm doing and I did a brown, and now I'm adding a little black. To get a look. You got the look. And little green. Just a hint. Not much. Oh, my daughter loves Halloween. I'm sorry if you hear that. Sound effects for Halloween project. There you go. There you can see the different. I don't want it pure, you know. I want it old looking. This is the picture she picked. Looks good with the green on the outside, the little hint of green. But I ain't done. This. Yeah. So now I'm just kind of getting the edge with a little bit of the green. I don't just and seeing where I need to add a little bit here. I think I'm gonna need any more. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, it's good. Ooh, right here. All right. See, I'm turning it, and I'm looking. I'm not looking here. I'm looking above. So I can kind of see it. Hi, Vanessa. All right, I'll be right back. I have to go get something I spray painted to be dry. hand. I had Scott last night. This was one of those long hands from the Dollar Tree. I had Scott cut it in 3 parts for me, so I kept the little bones. But I wanted the hand. The hand's going like that. But I'll put that frame aside. We gotta dinge the hand up a little bit. He looks too fresh to me. We'll take some brown. And that's gonna go over. Yeah, what I did is, okay, this was just a frame that basically was flat. It was actually silver. I spray painted it black, let that dry, and then I used hot glue, and all I did is kind of just did as design. I went in, up, down, and then I went, you know, I wanted it to have some sort of, instead of being flat. So that's hot glue. And then after the hot glue dried, I resprayed it black. I buy spray plate that is made for all textures. Yeah. Dollar Tree frame. That's all it is. What I did, because Dollar Tree frames are flimsy, is on the back, 4 corners on the back. I did add a little hot glue to give it some stability. If she wants some pictures to sit on a shelf, this is a Dollar Tree skeleton hand that I had from last year. I spray painted it white just to get a base on it, because you need to have a primer coat on most of the Dollar Tree items, or it just won't work. So I buy spray paint with primer in it as well, and I just have my spray paint box, and it looks cool. I'll make sure. We're gonna actually put the glass in before I start doing the rest, because it may not be able to after I start working. And it's just this picture. Now let's add in little details. Oh, cool. Yeah, you don't have to have glass. You know, that's how it's gonna look. Gonna have that. I just have one that has glass. There's a few I don't have glass for. Yeah, it would look cool. Yes, it would look wicked. I have these little spiders, except they got green glitter on, and I don't want the green, so I'm just painting over it. Covering that green glitter. Oh, let's see. Put you guys up just there. We go, so you guys can see the whole frame. I'm gonna add that. I don't like that. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. I like the hand. What do you think of the hand, guys? The spider in the corner. I don't want to go too overboard. Ah, I picked up white. Damn it. How about that? Spider crawling corner. Hand in the corner. Yep. I'll be grunging up the spider here once it dries a little bit. He won't be as black, but I'm covering up all that green glitter because we don't want the fluorescent green done. It just didn't look right to me because this is what he looks like. I didn't think it looked right. It just looked too fakey with the green body, you know? So I'm covering that up. And then I'll add a little grunge to him. And let it dry a little bit here. Well, that dries. I'm going to put my hand on. I don't have two hands. So it's going to sit like that. And then the spider's going to be in the corner. Was hanging out. I'm going to add spider webbing to it. Okay. There's going to be some cobwebs coming, which I have to pick up. Diamond and I are supposed to go to the Dollar Tree sometime today or tomorrow. I need to run for a sec. All right. I'll be here. So now, put my hand on. And all I am is just going to undo my hand. Somehow. I'll get it where I want it. That looks good. Come on. There we go. Gotta get it just right for it to stay. Come on. All right. Stop it. Stay. Come on. Jesus. Look at that. And then I gotta touch it up a little bit here and there. Which is easy. Really? Wow. I mean, I have the bones too, if I really wanted to. I could add some bones. I just think it's too much, though. Well, I got that one with the suction cups, and it doesn't stay suction. So when I go to grab the glue gun, I end up grabbing the whole thing. It irritates me. Yeah. See, I sat here last night. I was gonna go live and do this last night, except I don't know. I was just in one of those downers. So at 10 o'clock, I went to bed. I just had one of those days where it was not, you know, oh, I broke my toe last Tuesday. Then Riley stepped on it on Wednesday, and it still swelled up today. And it hurt. It yesterday. Oh, morning. Yesterday it hurt. It was the worst day. Not the worst day, but man, my toe hurt yesterday. So I already sneezed this morning. What the hell? That's why I went on. I thought I was over it. But I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm just letting the glue. It's on there. Ain't going nowhere. Now I'm gonna mute for a second. I'll be right back. Thank you. Hopefully I'm done. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I was gonna go live last night. I just didn't have it in me. I don't know why. I was just in one of those downers where I didn't feel like doing nothing. So I just went to bed. Okay, I'm gonna just do a little heat on my spider here and get them dry. I don't want them to melt. Just want them to dry. Yeah, I helped Scott yesterday. We picked up sticks, mowed Scott's dad's yard. Yeah, it's a Ranger. It's made by Ranger. It's called a Heat It. It is very quiet. Okay, I gotta do a couple spots here with the green because I can see it and it'll bug the hell out of me. So I'll know it's there. Oops, I don't want to get it on the frame though. Okay. All right. It looks good. Q-tip time. Can't get in a spot, use a Q-tip. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now with the spider, I'm just gonna of course I squeezed so much, now I got too much milk. That's okay, it'll be used. Got a lot of projects here. Just gonna round up the spider a little bit. Hi, Steph. Good morning. Right there. Now his belly's hollow. So right now I'm filling in. See, I'll just put some glue right there and I'll let that sit off the side and get hard. Because his belly is hollow. And I want to be able to glue it down. But this is the first one. And then the next project is I have these little images, which I already cut out. Are the two of them. And then I got to make a background. And then I'll do these frames, and they go in this one. Except I want a different type of background besides just the black. So after I get this done, we'll move on to that one. Hi, Candy. So a simple Dollar Tree frame. I just spray painted it black. I'll tell you how I did this. So if anybody that just came in wondering how I did it, was a Dollar Tree frame, which is a silver Dollar Tree frame. I spray painted. I took the glass out, of course. I spray painted it black. Let that dry. Came in, and the reason I did the spray painted it black first is I wanted it underneath. Okay. And then I came in and I made just this weird design with hot glue. Let that dry. Came in, or let that dry, and spray painted it all black again. I spray painted the hand. This was all put together somehow. Like this, I believe, and like that, or the opposite way. Scott cut it in 3 parts for me. And I spray painted the hand white. For the spray paint is just a primer. I got my spray paint is made for plastic, wood. I got a spray paint that covers it all with a primer in as well. And so I did the hand this morning and let that dry. And then I just dry brushed it, make it look grungy. Come on, start drying here. Now we're going to put the spider down. And I'm just going to add another little layer of hot glue. And I'm just going to put the spider in the corner. Press it down. Hold it for a second or two. And that's, yeah. There's the clip. This clips. It's going to be big enough. Hold my spider down or not. Yeah. Okay. Give him a little bit of time. Up here. There we go. Then I'll give you an example. This is not going to work for me. I need to get some spider webbing. I don't have any. I'll pick some up. What I have is, I don't, it didn't look great to me when I was thinking about it last night. I had to pick up some, put them at the Dollar Tree with Diamond. As oh, it might work now that I'm kind of, let's see here in a second. On the, oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Yep. So does Hobby Lobby. They got all their fall and Halloween out already. Oh, it's cool. I ask Diamond all the time, what do you want? She goes, I leave it up to your judgment, Mom. I'm like, okay. And then she says I surprise her every time. Oh. I'm just gonna hot glue on the side, and I just take my little and then roll it. That on this side. Grab it. And I'll just roll it. Oh, I don't know. I couldn't tell ya. Anyway. Yeah, you could. I never buy. Okay. The only place I buy holiday stuff on during holiday is Dollar Tree. I don't need the newest, you know, the brand new paper that comes out for each season, or I'll wait till after holidays and then I'll go clearance shopping. You'll probably see me using last year's paper line on one kind or the other because come on, little. Yeah. Okay, let that spider down for a second. He doesn't want to stay down, so I gotta press him down. I had to fill his belly up twice now. And that white just adds to it, I think, in the corners. Looks like it's been sitting on a shelf for a while, that it's got um, cobwebs. And a little piece right there, just cover a little something up. And I'm just going to, there we go. Now I'm going to grab and just pull. There we go. That is complete. Dollar Tree frame. And sits up. It's gonna slide on the Tim Holtz, of course. She might have to buy one of those other. Oh, so weak. I might not tape it, but it'll sit up on her shelf. But that is the Frankenstein frame. I'll take a picture real quick. glitter. Oh, right here. Then she asked me to cut a whole bunch of bats off the Cricut. Now, got these. And I know what I'm going to use for them. Get that started. Stuff out. Gel medium. Great stuff. I'll move these out of the way for now. And then I'm hoping it looks good. We'll see. We will see. Both on the same one. All going over. There we go. Oh, that works. Close that up. Oh, that'll look so cool. Perfect. Okay. Real simple images. Diamond found all the images. I told her to find the images she wanted, and I would do the rest. And she just, I guess, Googled. I don't know. Oh, I got that is cool. And then messenger. Oh my god. Come on. Okay, good. You like the background? That up to dry. Now, Mr. Frankenstein. Okay. All right, these frames, I don't know if they're from the Dollar Tree. I had them in my stash. Everything you're seeing, guys, right now, I had in my stash. And they've been just sitting here, and she was telling me kind of what she wanted. And I'm like, well, I have this and this. So, like, this is an old box I had that I'm going to be doing. Probably not today because if Diamond's she's getting back to me. Okay. Let's see. And he's going to be, I'm going to do like a cool background, but this picture is going to be out a little bit. You'll see me. I'll do that one on video as well. Might not be today, but I got these little frames. Okay. And then show you the pictures. These are the pictures she picked out. And Count Dracula. Actually, I have this frame too, but I can't fit a picture in it. So she's gonna find a cool saying. She's got the saying, except I can't make it smaller. So she's gonna work on that when she's here. But Count Dracula is going in this one. These are just gonna be simple. I'm just gonna be dry brushing these. The mummy's going in that one. And this one is for this dude right here. Invisible Man. And then she plans on picking up a couple little more frames. And she wants the frames different. And I'm like, well, even if you can't find different frames. Oh, Megan. No. I've had these frames. I know the only one I know for sure came from the Dollar Tree was the 8x10. I pick up things at garage sales or free boxes or St. Vincent de Paul. I couldn't tell you where these little frames are or where I got these. Let's see, is there a thing on the back? Yeah, there's nothing on the back that tells you. So I don't know for sure where I got the frames. This is a wooden box that was for a game that I had, and the game's gone. I kept the box. All I did is spray painted it. I have a mouse trap I'm going to be doing. Oh, I have to get one color over here. Oh. I don't get rid of nothing. And when I see somebody else's trash, as I call it, I'll show you my other mouse trap I got. Oh, where is it? Here's my steampunk mouse trap I did. This is mine. It's actually a rat trap. It's not a mouse trap, but it's a rat trap. But that is my steampunk one. I did that a while ago. So my steampunk shelf. I call it a mouse trap when actually it's a rat trap. But I could do mouse traps. All right. These were silver. And I spray painted them black. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the edge here. What's a COD at Michael's? Steampunk. What is that? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, what? I buy these buttons at Walmart. Okay. They have them at Michael's too, but I find them cheaper at Walmart. All right. Now, okay. I got to get me some more hard bristle brushes. Ooh, that's what I gotta invest in. All right. Tap, 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 tap. Just tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, that's the dollar. Nope. Hi, Sabrina. Sabrina's running her sale. Just messaged me saying, I'm here, but she's doing a sale. She's garage sale today. She's braver than I am. I go to garage sales. I don't have them. So all I am is tapping some gold and silver right now. And I tap it on a piece of paper towel before I bring it to my project. And I just want a smidgen of it. Now, I'm adding some brown. Now, black. You're funny stuff. You know what I go for Halloween every year? I have a shirt that says, "You can't scare me, I have grandchildren." I wear it every year. And if it's cold, I put my cow pajamas on. And then I put my shirt on over my cow pajamas. Because I live in Wisconsin. We can go trick-or-treating in awesome weather. We can go trick-or-treating in rain, sleet, and snow. You never know. So we are prepared every year. What do you think, guys? They look grungy, gungy, old. Oh, I never leave anything. That would be in my nature. Ouch, pinched myself. These frames, I think, are Dollar Tree frames by the look of the tag. Special moments. But you never know. Now, the fun part. Yep, that's the look we're going for, grungy and old. Ouch. I think the spiders are just a little too big for these. Yeah, they look too big. So, mouse. Okay, I'm going to put this out. I need to dump out my bag. That's crazy. Just think this bat was Scott's from when I knew as a kid. I decorate with that. I don't use that one. Okay, that's see, I gotta spray a lot of these yet. Ooh, that's a cool spider. Too big. Okay, there's what I was looking for. That I was looking for. Put that up there. Oh. Maybe that's what I'll do today. Is go out and spray these, all these new neon colored ones. I put them in a box and I'll spray them black. Man, okay, that up there was cool. That. Which I might have to do because I'm not finding a lot of them done. Yeah. I might not be able to finish the frame. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I want that spotter. So I might have to spray these. It won't take long, so just bear with me. It don't take long from the dry, so let me get these. We have that. We have more cards. And I can do something in between. Fly, spider, or just the spiders and the flies is what I want. So spiders, flies. Okay. Spider. I have to buy more of these packs. All this fun plastic stuffing. Plus I need eyeballs. Okay. Well, that's good. So these are little cheap spider rings. You can get them for a little or nothing. I just cut this plastic off. Like so. Sometimes it's cheaper to buy a pack of spider rings. Okay. Yeah, I was like, after I saw the little sheet, I figured it was Dollar Tree. So like I said, all I do is I spot, because sometimes it's cheaper to buy a pack of little spider rings than it is to buy the spiders. You know, the full pack, especially if you only want spiders. So, let me get my box. Here's my spray paint box. I'll just slam in there. See, I learned the lesson last year. You see how these look right here? That's just acrylic paint on there. That it kept blanking off. So I redid them with spray paint. So I'm going to grab my spray paint. I'm going to go outside real quick, give them a douse, and I'll be right back. And then I'll just work on something else. And it don't take long for them to dry. Okay. See? That didn't take long. So I'll put them aside and I'll grab these little ones, which very much to do to the little ones. Just adding color or dry brushing. Some of these I lost the backs to, so Diamond's gonna buy things to hold them. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I think I got a bunch of these out of a free box. That's why I don't have the. I do have this one, but I had to take it off. Now I'll glue it back on. I just have to remember where I put. And that's one goes to this one, which for me to get in, I had to actually tear this off. Or maybe it's this one I'm thinking. All right, so same concept. I'm gonna make them look grungy. Same way, just add in some silver. Going around. I love the detail on this one. I wish it was bigger. This paint that I'm using right now is called metallic pearl. It's not even a silver, it's a pearl. But I got it mixed with a little black I picked up, so it gives this black kind of silver look to it. Now, got the gold, and I don't even worry about what's on the brush. I just dab it and come back in the gold. You can see I'm real fast. I don't even really bother. The reason I picked this one for contractile is because I thought it looked like inside a coffin. You know how they have that silk? Hi, Joe. That's why I picked this one for Dracula. Because it has that feel. Cult coffin. I will make sure Diamond, when she gets her house completely finished, I'll go out to Diamond's and I'll do a video. So she makes it look cool. I enjoy making this stuff. I don't decorate. Only real holiday I really decorate is Christmas. But Diamond gets into from now till Christmas, man, her house looks awesome. And I'll do a video. I'm gonna ask her. She wants me to grunge up her bats that she had me make. Oops, I didn't want that color. Dab that out a little bit. Because she does, I'll grunge up her bats I made her. I mean, look at my poor brush. It don't matter to me. It's the one I use. Oh, I forgot to. Oh, looked like I forgot to grab this. Now this, I might lose some of it, but I'm going to do it anyways because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do in this box. But this is the picture that's going in the box. At the moment, I don't know. So I'm just going to do it. At least the sides will be done. Cool. You know? I'll leave the outside, grungy. The inside will look totally kind of different. But I want to grunge it up anyway. Okay. Now let's grab the skull. Oh boy. Parent to parent. I haven't been down by Scott's dad, I'll be honest with you, in 2 weeks to 3 weeks. If I have the slight sniffles, just a cold, I won't go see my father-in-law, okay? I know he only lives 6 houses away from me, but I don't want to get him sick. He's 77 years old, And with everything going on in this world, you just don't know, okay? Well, yesterday, Scott and I had to mow grass down by Dad's. Scott's on the mower. I'm picking up sticks. He came outside, and I haven't seen my father-in-law, like I said, in 3 weeks. It's been a while. Because the last time Scott mowed grass, I had such a migraine and my allergies were out of the roof that I didn't go outside, okay? I bet you that man's lost 20 pounds since the last time I seen him. He is skinny and frail. Yeah, see, Scott demissioned this one. It doesn't work anymore. He took out there was a spring here or something. I don't remember exactly. He took that all off so I wouldn't have an accident. Yeah, decommissioned it. There we go. Yeah, my husband did that right away because he knows me. I'd have broke my finger. So he decommissioned it. It's just a look. I'm missing something that brings it back. That's all I know. This is a rat trap, by the way. Yeah. When I told Scott what I wanted and we went to the store, before he would even let me paint it, he took it up. He did commissioned it. He knows his wife. But yeah, when I saw my father-in-law yesterday, I was like, oh my God. I said to Scott when Scott got home, because I visited with him for a while, and then I came home and started dinner. When Scott got home, I'm like, oh my God, that man is too skinny. Scott goes, yeah. We think he's sick. Okay. Scott and I believe we both think he's sick. And we knew a long time ago that if my father-in-law got sick with cancer again, he wasn't telling anybody. He was just going to ride it out. He misses my mother-in-law too much. And like he says, I'm 77 years old. He doesn't do much. He'd rather be dead. He told me he'd rather be up in heaven with his wife. He told me that a long time ago. I think he's sick. We're not positive, and he probably won't tell us anyways. And I look at it this way, that man's earned it. If he chooses whatever life direction he wants to go, he won't take his own life, but he ain't going to fight for life either. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Because he is looking rough. I just was blown away when I seen him yesterday. Blown away. So when I seen him yesterday, I was like, oh my God. Yep, that man is skin and bones. He looks like he's coming out of I told Scott, his waist can't be that big. He looks like he's out of a concentration camp. He told me I asked him what he was having for dinner. He was having some tomato soup because he says it's easier to eat that way, having soups. And I'm thinking, I told Scott, if he's only having a diet of soups lately, no wonder he's losing weight. So Scott goes, what am I supposed to do? He's not, I said, I know. Scott's in a hard place. He's really in a hard place. My husband is in a hard place. I said, he's eating, but he's not eating. He doesn't, I feel bad for Scott. I really do. My husband loves his dad, does everything he can for his dad. You know, I just redid gold when I meant to do brown. Wow. But Scott goes, I don't know what to do. He's sounding, Scott goes, this is the way he wants. Let him, Yeah. Yeah. So Scott and I are just letting it, we'll watch him, Scott's administrator of health, but only if his dad can't make the health decisions. And then how the attorney told us we'd have to, Scott, and this is where Scott's having a, hard judgment call. We'd have to have his doctor say Scott's dad's incompetent to make his own decision on his health or well-being. And that's a long process. And Scott doesn't want to do that. He really doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want that stigma on his dad. So and I can be there and listen, but I am not the daughter. I am not, I'm only the daughter-in-law. I let my husband, if that's Scott's dad's decision, if this is what he wants, Scott are going to respect it. We just don't want him to starve. And I asked him, I'm like, Dad, is this all you're eating? I just feel like soup today, he says. It goes down easier. Ever since Scott's dad's had throat cancer, he's had hard problems swallowing. So, well, what can you do? But I just can't get over how thin he's gotten again. He goes, it's like, I said to Scott, he thins down and then he gains some back, and then he thins down and then he gains some back. But this time it seems like it's a drastic change. Really, really drastic. Scott goes, okay, I ain't the only one that noticed that. I'm like, no. I said, I feel like if I hug him, I'm going to break him. That's how thin he's getting. I might redo this mousetrap. I'm not liking how I got it. We'll see how I do after I add black. All right. He did make a comment to Scott and I yesterday, though. Have you kids gone and did anything this year by yourselves? Vacation, nothing? We're like, no. Well, see, we eat with Scott, or Like I said, if I have a sniffle, I just don't go down there. No, he's eating good food though. He's good about that. That's what he's eating. You know, but he eats like a pigeon because of his throat. And we want him to go to the doctor, and he's like, he just, he, because we're like, Dad, you need to go see the doctor about that. Yeah, what are they going to do about it? That's, he's to a point where, what, you know, and like I said to Scott, you can't lead how do I put that? You can lead a horse to the water, doesn't mean he's going to drink. I mean, they're going to tell me what they've always told me, Dave. Just eat slow. And that's what he says. Can you do? No. He goes grocery shopping every week. He buys a lot of those healthy meal deals. He has stepped up the game because he was buying really unhealthy ones until I went shopping with him one day because I needed to go shopping. Scott was working so much. And we were in a store and he was buying his groceries and I was standing there looking at him. I'm like, Dad, how healthy are those? And there was I laughed because the lady that was standing next to us was a nutrition for a clinic. She goes, I can tell you. And then she recommended these other ones to Dad that had more protein and stuff he needed, you know. And she told Dad, I wouldn't buy these. There's no protein. I don't remember the names of the ones Dad was buying, but there was nothing in them that was actually healthy. And she's like, she said to my father-in-law, with your age, you need protein, you need this, you need this. These aren't them. And do you live alone? I said, yeah, he does, but we're down the house. Like we had steaks for our anniversary with potatoes, baked beans. Yeah. No, okay. Steak, potato, baked beans, Brussels sprouts, and asparagus. And we made him a plate and Scott walked it down. He didn't want to come up. We were going to eat by him, but like I said, if I have the sniffles, I don't go by him because I'm so scared I'll get him sick. Does that make sense? So he ate that. I looked yesterday when I was there. He came outside and sat, so I went in the house to use the bathroom. I made sure he ate it all because he gave me my plate back. Once or twice a week, me and Scott cook a nice, because a decent big meal, and we bring it down to Scott's dad. But he likes these little meal deals he can just pop in the microwave. And he's buying what this lady told him to buy. But he's been sleeping a lot. Scott says Scott will go down and he's sleeping. Sleeps a lot lately too. More than usual. But he still won't let us move in with him, Joe. Yeah, it was Tuesday or Monday. Whatever the second was. 24 years I've been tolerating that man. Actually, 29 total. Married 24. He's scared the living hell out of me because I'm sitting here watching YouTube at, I think it was 6:30 in the morning. He woke up the other day. Scared the living bejesus out of me. I didn't hear him get up. I was so into it in the TV that I didn't hear him get up. He come in. He's like, happy anniversary. I jumped. I could have killed him. I'm like, we're not going to see another one if you continue doing that to me, I said. Because he's scared the, oh my God, he startled the hell out of me. 24 years. Oh, back to Scott's dad. He asked us if we went on vacation or did anything. First of all, we can't afford it. Second of all, Scott doesn't have any vacation. Well, you guys could get away on a weekend. And I said to Dad, with what money? I said, I don't know. And I said to Dad, me and Scott live within our means. He goes to us, I don't know how Dave and Annette are doing it. I said, because Dave and Annette charge everything. Or do they count on you to pay? I said, Dad, they got you to back them if they can't pay their own bills. They call you. I said, and you cover their bills, and they still get to go on in their everything they want to do. Because if they don't have the money, they call you, and you give it to them. But they can still go and here and there whenever they choose because they charge everything. It's all on a credit card. I don't know what they're going to do when I'm gone, he says. Scott goes, they ain't getting it out of me. He goes, maybe I should quit doing that, hey? I'm like, yeah, I think. I was like, yeah, I think. I mean, it's his choice to do what he wants with his money, but I said, my sister and brother-in-law take advantage of my elderly father-in-law really bad. Really, really, really bad. I will be right back. I'm going to go check my slides and titles. Okay, get them their last coat. Flipped them and sprayed them. But now I brought them in. Okay, I'm back. Oh, yeah. I'm on vacation on a credit card. You're paying double, maybe even triple. Yeah. That's what we told Dad. It's not like Scott and I don't do anything. Not too long ago, Scott and I took a ride. I packed the picnic, told him what I wanted to do, and he's like, okay. And we just took a ride and we found a park, and we won't do that now because gas prices, but it was lower. Gas was, I mean, we got a Ford 350. Scott's dad told us, why didn't you guys just come and get my truck or my car? It's cheaper in gas if you guys want to do that again. So we have that option next time. But well, see, my sister and brother-in-law, they have a campsite that they rent all year long. All year long. They pay so much to have it, so much to store their camper there. And Scott's dad did, that's what brought the subject up, was because Dave and Annette just bought another new camper to them. I don't know if it's used. Scott's dad's like, I don't know how they keep affording this stuff. And I'm a smart ass, I'm like, well, I said they get loans and then they struggle, Dad. And if they can't pay for their everyday living, they call you up and say, hey, Dad, and you cover everything else so they can have the luxuries. Why they need a new camper? Oh, because this one had bunk beds in for their grandchildren, because their grandchildren couldn't sleep. And I'm like, and that goes, I guess they bought a new one because this one had bunk bed section because the grandkids couldn't sleep together in the same. And they argued. I'm like, that is such bullshit. And he goes, what do you mean? I said, Dad, the kitchen table folds out to a bed, and there has this couch unit that you bring out, it folds into a bed. They could have separated those kids. That was just an excuse. I said, and now in 6 months' time to 3 months' time, when they're struggling to make that camper payment, they can't make their light payment, they'll call you and you'll give them the money. Because he wanted to give Scott and I money yesterday, so we could go do something for our anniversary, and they wouldn't take it. We're like, no. No. Well, you guys should get away. You guys should do something for your anniversary. 24 years is a lot. I'm like, yeah, I know it is. I'm proud of that. But no, if we can't do it on our own dime, we're not going to take money from you to do it. Well, I help David and Annette so much. I feel guilty because I don't help because of you kids. I said, that's because me and Scott choose to live in our means. We don't count on you to cover our bills when we don't have it later down the road because we did something. Bills get paid first, rent gets paid, lights get paid, water's included, the necessities get paid, and then it's luxuries. My luxuries, as I told Dad, like me and Scott told Dad, our luxury is the internet. And me and Scott both enjoy having the internet, Well, I didn't call that as a luxury, but that's the one luxury, me and Scott. It's an extra expense, But it would also be the first thing to go if finances got struggling, We don't have landline phones. But you know where I'm going with that. Like I always say, well, another month of a roof over my head, because that's the first thing I cover is a rent. And then it's lights. I mean, I am on a budget. I know my budget. But he covered the cost, we found out, of Dave and Annette's campsite this year. $2,000. And I asked him why. Well, because I sold the cottage, and now they don't have no place to take their grandkids. And we're like, what? Yep. They guilt tripped him because he sold the cottage. Yep. Guilt tripped him because he decided to sell the cottage a few years ago. And now they have no place to do anything with their grandchildren. I thought Scott was going to scream. Yeah. I told Scott that I said to Scott, your dad's covering that camper, that campsite. Well, that looks cool, don't it? Really vintagey. Yep. Because they didn't do shit for the camp. When Scott's dad owned the cottage, it was Scott and I that were doing all the work up on it. They'd go up and enjoy it, and Scott and I would be the one that have to go up, mow the grass, take care of it, maintain it. And so Scott's dad a few years ago decided to sell it. And guess what? No. He paid Scott's dad would pay the taxes on it, everything, you know. Everybody would enjoy it. And Scott's dad realized how much Scott and I would end up going up there, fix things that other people broke, that we weren't enjoying it. So he decided to sell it. And I'm glad he sold it, actually. I miss it, don't get me wrong. Because we'd go up there, do what we needed to do, but then we took a day to enjoy ourselves. And yeah, so they bought the camper, and then that looks pretty good. I'm liking it now. So you figure that'll be in there eventually. All right. So Scott's dad sold it. Oh, that was a while ago he sold it. And now they bought a camper and pay this. Well, they ain't paying it. Scott's dad paid it. Rental fee at a campsite on a summer long. So they have something to do with their grandchildren. Or get away from their stressful lives. That was the other one they used. They needed to be stressed. But yeah, it bugs me that how they do it. I tell you, if my mother-in-law was the one still alive, they wouldn't be getting what they got out of God. My mother-in-law was tight. They went, they'd be SOL. All right. Oh, okay. So let's start with this one. So I don't have the backs to most of these. I don't know why I don't have the backs to most of these, but I don't. So what I'm going to do is I didn't cut the picture perfect because I'm going to hot glue around the edge. I'm just gonna kind of put this down. Press. I call it industrial disease. Makes it weathered and rusted. Cool. Is that what they call it? I'm gonna put that right over there. See, I don't even know where I got half of these. I may have got them in a D-stash. I may have got it in a rummage sale. I don't know. I may have got it in a free box. I don't know. I grab stuff when I see stuff and that I know I can use. May not use it right away, but eventually it will get used. And was telling me she was doing old school Halloween monsters this year. And she called it something else. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And she was telling me she wanted little frames of the monsters and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I got that. So I hauled these out. I showed her yesterday. And she goes, whatever you want to do, Mom, I leave it up to your judgment. Because she's like, you always come up with cool stuff. And I told her, I picked this one for Count Dracula because it looked like his coffin. And this one is this dude. This one I am going to cut down a little bit to fit in there. And the glasses are missing in this, so. And she don't care about that. She's like, I don't care. The glass is missing. Big deal. And I could get a little piece of. Yeah, I thought I'd save some. But I looked and I don't know where it went. I was thinking sticker, from the packaging. I must have used them all. I am not finding any. Hey, Scott and I are on the floor. Here's Scott and I on our wedding day. I gotta re-put tape on that. He came in when he startled me the other morning, and I'm like, look at this couple. Look how skinny that broad was. I said, what happened? He goes, you got hurt? I'm like, okay. I did. And I put weight on. After it hurt my sciatica. Okay, come on. Jesus. Okay, there we go. I fell down in my basement stairs and couldn't do much. Plus, at that time, I was chasing a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old around all the time. Scott goes, yeah, we had active children at that time, little ones. Diamond was only 4, and Saber was just over a year. So he turned a year in April, and I got married in August. He goes, Yeah, I'm pretty good. That with that over. How's that one? Now, I don't remember what one. Oh, yeah, this guy. The Invisible Man is going in that one. That's another one I'm going to glue down. And I think I have the back of this one. I just have to remember where. Just going to. Look. Yeah, okay. I did have it. Thought I did, but I didn't. Hey, Joe, I don't know if you were in here when I did this one. Damn it. And here are the second houses I did. Here's that one, and here's diamonds. That's what diamonds look like. She didn't want the extra details. Here's what mine looks like finished. Except they're not sprayed yet. Because I have to get the matte spray. Or hairspray. I'll have to go with hairspray. Yeah, the Invisible Man. Yep. The Invisible Man. I got so much on my table. I swear to God I had that. I'm going to double check. I checked everywhere. Nope, I don't. If I did, I don't have it. I don't. I'll just. See, I told her this is what we do. And she's like, how am I going to fold these? And I'll do these later. These are Scrabble things from a Scrabble game. I pay. Okay. And I use Scrabble pieces. Dollar Tree doll houses, yes. Okay. And told her I'll glue them. I'll do the things and then I'll glue them on here. And they should stay after they're glued and they should be held down. So she can put them on the shelf like that. I meant to spray these and I forgot. What? Oh. Yep. Here's my little critters. I'll be right back. It's not noon already, is it? Well, shit, it is noon. When you're having fun, time flies. I guess when I go in the message. I went outside to spray those real quick. And then the tornado thing went off. And I'm like, it ain't noon. It's noon. Wow. This day's going fast. All right. I like to at least have the backs on them. Plus, it gives me more grip to hold them in place. And then I'm just going to paint it. I'm all about the details. I'm really bad. Dana says I'm terrible about that. Because I'm one of these when okay. And this is where it stems from. I walk around, I look at somebody's product. To me, this looks unfinished. Okay. I may not do the same like the front. I'll just leave that black. I won't go all the detail on the back, but at least it looks finished. Actually, I think I need to cut another piece on this one. I'm going to take this one out. I had it out. No, I can't get it out. There we go. Take that out. I'm going to do that piece. I just had. I'm losing me 9. 9! My mind. Okay, it's right here. Oh. Okay. I should have sprayed painted the back of this one. That's all right. I'm just going to add a little black. It's the back. You won't see it, but it won't look odd to me. It won't look bad. And it might stay, it might not. It's no major to me, actually. Okay. Have to dry. Oh, Dracula. Yeah. Like this, I gotta get these stickers off. I was going to, but I didn't worry about it. Just gonna add some paint. Give it a good backing. Black. Get it down my floor. So I'm sending here. And the mouse trap, that's wood. Okay. Nope, I don't lose any of my watch hours, and I don't know where that's come from. I have not lost any of my watch hours. I check my watch hours, and I haven't lost any at all. So I don't know. I think Vanessa posted that or something. I looked into it right away. I'll pay attention today. I'll write down when I'm done with this video. I'll write down how many watch hours I got, and I'll see if it adds them tomorrow or in the next few days. Because with this video, this live, and then today's pocket ladder upload, all right. Put this aside. Now with these little frames, I'm just going to be adding, a little eventually. But I'm going to let them dry because we're going to bring in Mr. and Mrs. Frankenstein. Ha ha ha! Okay, sorry. Now, I'm just going to. All this is gauze that I have on hand. If I had the spider webbing from the Dollar Tree, it works. I will admit it works better, but this works just as good. It's just that you got to work this a little bit more than you would the stuff from the Dollar Tree. Comes in the little bags full. And I'm just gonna slightly go on the other side, and I'm just going to hot glue the spot. Taking it around. I'm gonna smush it in there. Get my popsicle sticker here. So let that get. And I'm just gonna kind of. I don't want to do the whole thing. I just want to do a section. And I'm not using very much glue either. I'm just doing a dab, like a teardrop, if that. And mainly it's just to get the form. Press it down. Now that looks pretty good to me. I can just keep kind of pulling if I wanted to. That looks pretty good. And I'm just going to add a smidgen of glue right there. Take my little tool and I'm just going to press it down. There we go. That is done. Now, have a fly. I'm going to put a little glue on top, just a smidgen on the top of the fly. And then I'm going to put that like that. And I'm going to line my around. Another section if I have to. Come on. There we go. Line it. Okay. That. And there. Okay. Now, like I don't want to, and I'm going to spread it just a smidgen a little bit. Make it more real fuzzy looking. Okay. Just pull slightly. All you have to do is just pull it out. Make it. There. Hi, Jennifer. Get spider. The spider needs some work. I think he looks too black. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of brown, a dab, and I'm just going to add the top. And then kind of take my finger and just kind of get him. It's going to go right there. Put it like right there. There we go. That's that one. Okay. So he's caught a fly. That's why I wound it up like that, because it's caught in the nest or the spider web. And we're going to have it sit like this. So Mrs. Frankenstein, I always call her Mrs. Frankenstein, Diamond Last at me. Her webbing's going to be on this side. Same thing, I'm just going to spread. Same thing. Just gonna add a little glue. Here's my little popsicle stick. Get it in there and make sure it stays. I wish I could find a silicone flat like this. I got the silicone that's round, but not flat. I don't know what I did. Oh, wait a second. Cool. Hang on. I got an idea. I just have to remember to put it. I just have to remember where to put it. One of those makeup bar stack things. I just don't remember where I put them. That would have worked perfect. I ain't gonna worry about it now. But I do have that flat mat makeup thing. I don't know where I put them. That would work. That would have worked perfect. I'll think about it. So now, just going to do a little bit of glue on the top, just the teardrops. That's it. Or dewdrops, teardrops, dewdrops. So press it down. And I'm just going to pull slightly. All I'm doing. I'm not pulling hard. I'm just spreading it a little bit. Take that one right off. Get off my finger. Stuck to my finger. Another little dewdrop. I'm going to raise that up and press down. And then I'm just going to spread. Looks pretty good to me. I know, it's awesome actually. Another little dewdrop. I'm just gonna press down. Underneath, just a little bit of smidgen. That's all you need. Just kind of hold it in place. Get me a spotter. Get some brown. That's going to go right there. And that's it. Voila. And the rest I'm going to leave for later to work on. Because I've been on here. How long have I been on here? Almost 4 hours. So I am going to get my little dish here. Hang on. Put my little spiders in my dish here so I don't lose them. Recap what I did. These frames were silver. I spray painted them black. No. I make my own. I don't make mine out of wood, Leanne. I'll make them out of chipboard and make them look like wood. So these frames were silver. I spray painted them black, and I grunged them up, and I added spider web and a little spider, and voila. The images Diamond got off Google somewhere. I did use some Tim Holtz tissue paper on the back of them. So there's that one. So the little ones, these aren't quite finished because I haven't decided how I decided how I'm going to put these on, but I want to put them on a little wood piece first that I have, which is out there drying, and then I'll add the details. But them are grunched up. Okay. Here's the other frame I did today, this is a Dollar Tree frame. I spray painted it black. Of course, I took out the glass and all that. I spray painted it black. Came in, added the hot glue to it. Went back out after the hot glue dried. Respray painted it black. I used white, gray, white, and I came in. I did it, today I grunched it up. I used white, brown, and then a green. And the green is, what the hell color green is this? Leprechaun. It's a darker green. Not a dark Christmas green, but a mossy color green. Because this picture isn't really black and white. It had this green tinge to it. It looks really cool. The hand was one piece. Here are the bones, which I'll probably use in another craft. And I spray painted the hand. With this plastic stuff, you got to put a primer on. And gesso just wasn't cutting it. So spray paint, primer. Whoops, I got green on here. That's all right. So I spray painted the hand white with white spray paint, which has a primer in it. Grunge that up. Matter of fact, I got a little green on here I'm seeing I'm not liking, so I'm going to fix that right now. Hang on. So, can't have that. You're going to bug the living hell out of me. Okay. I lightened it. It's still there, but it's lighter. You know what I'm saying? You have to prime everything if you're going to grunge. So I primed it with the black spray paint. So that are the frames that I did today. These I did the other day. And this is an example why you got, I'll show you. These are the doll houses from the Dollar Tree. These are diamonds. These two are mine. This is why you have to, especially the doll houses. I'm not too worried about the frames, but the doll houses, you're going to have to put a matte finish on them, or you can use hairspray. Because if you don't, it will come right off. Luckily, it happened on the bottom, so I ain't too worried. But that's what happens if you do not put a finish on these. It will take off the paint, even primed with the black primer. It's just that type of plastic. So today when I go to Dollar Tree, I'll pick up some hairspray and I'll take them outside and I'll give them a good hairspray. I didn't have any hairspray, which surprised me. And then I remembered why, because Diamond didn't have any hairspray one night. Mom, do you have any hairspray? I'm like, yeah. So she took it with her, or them would have been sprayed. Use matte. You don't want, if you want them, you can use glossy, but if you want dull look, I suggest using matte, because then it'll give it still that dull look. That's the houses. Now later on, after my wooden pieces that I sprayed just a little while ago, I will grunge them wooden bases up, and then I will glue the frames on that, and then I will add the details. I'll probably come back on to do that so everybody can see it, and finish the mouse trap and Count Dracula's frame. So But them are the 3 projects today. Actually, I did 4 more projects, but I have to finish these. But I have to wait for those wooden pieces to. If I can find one of the dollhouses, I'll make one. There's 2 different styles. Did you notice that? There's 2 different styles. There's 2 different houses. Okay. So you can make a little scenery lights mix if you find both of them. Yeah. And it's not my idea. These are my idea though. The houses, Diamond showed me a TikTok video. But mine do not look nothing like the YouTuber or the TikTok video. Theirs looked really white. Mine looked more grungy and old. I went with the look like I'm walking through woods and the house has been abandoned for 50, 60 years. You know, because the one on TikTok was really, the front was really white. And I'm like, I said to Diamond, I said, do you want it to look like TikTok? Because that's why mine look different than Diamond's. And she's like, no, I like how yours are looking. It looks old. I'm like, yeah, that's what I would go for. The old look when you're walking in the middle of the woods and you come up to that house and it's creepy looking and it's not, and it's because it's rustic, old looking. I have to spook up a big kid's backyard. That'd be cool. I missed a dollhouse that was bigger on the curb 2 blocks from my house. Diamond messaged me and, Mom, go see if this is on the curb. Got there and it was already gone. Or I'd be doing a dollhouse the size of Tim Holtz mat. But Diamond said we're gonna check St. Vincent's Paul because she wants, now that I did the little one, she wants a big one. She wants a bigger one. Yep. Use it for makeup. Oh, cute. But like I said, I mean, think about it. What would you have seen this in a store? You'd probably pay 15, 20 bucks for this. I made it for probably $3, if that. Figured the frame cost me $1. The picture was free. I just used some ink. I had the hands, had the spiders, and my time. I'm taking pictures and sending it to Diamond. Yep. I will do a little quick spray of hairspray on these. Also, I'll just kind of cover. I'll take a piece of paper towel and I'll put that in there, and then I'll just quick spray them. So, if you create any Halloween stuff, let me know. Well, the first frame, this one, when I sent her a picture, her response was, okay, that's cool, Mom. So she hasn't responded. She was just getting out of the shower when I messaged a little while ago she's headed in town and we're going to the Dollar Tree. So, oh, hang on, she's typing. I heard a little. On my way into town. Oh, shoot. Alrighty. I gotta go because she won't let me go to public looking like this. Her. This is why I changed my name, guys, to Messy. I burned up 2 glue guns in a year. This is my 3rd glue gun in 2021 or 2021. 2021. And I go through glue guns. Scott buys me a glue gun every Christmas because I go through them. I use a lot of glue. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I will do a haul video when I get back of what we picked up. Hopefully the Halloween stuff is in at the Dollar Tree. Diamond's like, Mom, you got me excited now. She just texted me. On my way into town, you got me excited for you to, because I told her I got my creative juices running. So I will talk to you later. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you for hanging out with me. Look for the video of what we pick up today for me to create. Diamond has come to realize with age, she learned a hard lesson. She paid $200 and some for eggs that were supposed to look like from Game of Thrones off an Etsy person. And they gave her this line of BS. And I proved that it was all bought from Hobby Lobby. She was so mad. We filed a complaint. She got her money back. Plus, she got to keep them. I had to redo them. That's how loud. I should have did a video of these eggs in this chest box that came in. They didn't look nothing like the Game of Thrones eggs at all. When she had it delivered here, it was broke. And I read the description, and I'm like, these are from the Hobby Lobby, Diamond. She goes, no, he did these on his wood machine. They're laser cut, Mom. I'm like, okay, let's go to Hobby Lobby. So we went to Hobby Lobby, and I pointed out the eggs, and there were pine cones that were in the decor department at Hobby Lobby. He did them. All he did is spray painted them. He didn't grunge them or make them look real. Put them in a little chest from Hobby Lobby, which he forgot. And the reason I knew all this is because that I knew it was from Hobby Lobby. Well, I knew the pine cones from Hobby Lobby. The chest, until Scott had to fix the chest, he left the price tag sticker on the bottom. So she filed a complaint with Etsy because his advertisement wasn't legit, and we proved it. She got her money back, and we're like, and he had a choice to pay Diamond the shipping. They shipped this stuff back to him, and he chose to let her keep it. I said, yeah, because he got caught red-handed. So I said, don't you ever, ever, ever go buy anything ever again that you know I possibly could make. I said, if I can't make it, I find somebody that probably else could make it and save you a lot more money. And she has never did it again. She'll find something. She'll be like, hey, Mom, can you make this? And I'll stare at it, and I'll be like, yep, I can do that. Send me the video. Like the houses. Well, them are easy. But I've made stuff that has stunned her. But I got to let you guys go. I will talk to y'all later. As always, be happy, be kind, be safe, be funny, be crafty, and bye for now, everybody. And I'll probably be doing a haul video when I get back. Bye, everybody. What's fun about today is I'm going on shopping on Diamond's dime. That's the fun part. I get to create with her money. Alrighty, goodbye, everybody.